This morning, global tensions are on the rise after President Trump ordered strikes on Iranian nuclear sites over the weekend, plunging the region into an unprecedented new phase of a decades-old conflict.
Israel and Iran actually still trading fire now after the U.S. dropped massive bunker-busting bombs on underground nuclear targets, marking the first U.S. direct military attack on Iran and raising questions about possible retaliation. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from D.C.
This morning, amid the fallout over U.S. airstrikes on 3 Iranian nuclear sites, key questions remain, including the extent of the damage.
The strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
Pentagon officials say it's too soon to know for sure. B-2 bombers are back home at their Missouri base as we get a first look at the Iranian targets struck, before and after images showing the massive impact on one of the nuclear facilities. And the looming question, how will Iran respond? President Trump promising far greater force if Iran does retaliate. Vice President Vance framing the U.S. strikes as a limited move aimed at pushing Iran toward peace.
We're not at war with Iran, we're at war with Iran's nuclear program.
While President Trump posted, quote, "If the current Iranian regime is unable to make Iran great again, why wouldn't there be a regime change?" That's a shift from his administration's messaging so far.
This mission was not and has not been about regime change.
And could add to concerns for many Republicans, uneasy with another prolonged U.S. Middle East entanglement. GOP Representative Thomas Massie openly criticizing the president's move.
He promised us which we would put America first.
President Trump vowing to campaign against Massie, who joined many Democrats questioning whether the strikes were constitutional without congressional approval. Now, as anti-war protests break out across the U.S., huge billboards in Israel thanking President Trump. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
And the Department of Homeland Security has issued a new warning about heightened security threats inside the U.S. from Iran.
That after Iran threatened to activate sleeper terror cells inside the U.S. if attacked, according to 2 U.S. officials and a person with knowledge of the threat. The Trump administration promising, though, increased surveillance.